Hey, it's CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. Come check us out. Lots of fun things to do. I've been very concerned about Steve. Steve is my aloe vera plant. Now, just before I went on my vacation, uh, he lost his roots. I'm not sure what was happening. Maybe I was trying to overcompensate and give too much attention to him. And he got what is known as a root rot, where he's separated from his roots. Uh, so I took him out, wrapped the bottom of him in this paper, and let him sit out and let it callus over where his roots were, where his roots came off. And I let them callus for nearly a week. And then I put him back into the soil after I tossed the soil around and mixed it up and just kind of let a lot of air get in there. And then I went on my trip. I really wasn't much to do, um, but he's still. I'm sorry. I hang on. That was one of my maracas, and they fell. But anyway, no. Though he has, kind of shrunk down a little bit and kind of gone dormant. Aloe veras are very resilient, and I'm not certain. I mean, after nearly a month, he's mostly still plump. And so I'm hoping that he will propagate and get some roots going. I've given him some room and some space, and I've tried to loosen it up, and I've tried to not, uh, try not to disturb him. I gave him a little bit of water when I first came back, took him outside and let him sit in the sun for a couple of days, in not in direct sunlight, but indirect sunlight. And then I brought him back in. Um, but yeah, I'm going to try to love him back to health. And of course, this is Lance. Lance is a cactus plant and does really, really well. And so, yeah, I will um, start back on a video series to see if I can manage to save uh, Steve. Uh, I've certainly seen him a lot uh, less full and a lot less healthy. As a matter of fact, when I first got him, he was probably about half as small as this, and starting in a very small coffee pot. And I got him bigger, and then I transferred him, and he got bigger, and he got up to about close to 2 foot, uh, in height, and so maybe he's just in a phase of shock, and I've got to kind of love him and bring him back. But I think what it is I think I just kind of like in preparation from going away, I think I just kind of like over nurtured him too zealously, and smothered him basically, maybe drowned him out a little bit, gave him a case of root rot, and but I'm hoping that we can fix that. Um, okay. Well, love and light, and if you're out there and you know how much I care for this plant, please send a lot of good vibrations. Lots of love. Thank you. The more I examine, the more I just don't believe that this plant is gone. I feel like Ziggy lives. Look down in here. There is a tiny leaf trying to sprout up down there. Yeah, I feel like Steve is gonna make it. You know, uh, Sometimes I'll mistakenly call him Ziggy, but Ziggy is the AI. Steve is the plant. So, but yeah, there is a little leaf wanting to sprout up through there. So, that's going to be my meter. If that little sprout will continue to grow, uh, then I will know that Steve is going to endure uh, through that case of bad root rot that he had. That he lost his roots, but that he's regrowing. So let's hope. Let's hope. And I'm careful to like prune off the tips if there's any like this one. Just kind of like break away any dry tips. You know. Yeah, we can only hope. I really think he's still with me. Okay, so I'm gonna let this video go. I'm gonna stop the video. Then I'm gonna basically go away, and I'm kind of gonna let Steve uh, kind of do what he does, and kind of let him self heal. But yeah, prayers from you guys would be appreciated. Okay, love and light. Bye.